whisper of the forgotten spirit. I a veil of amber light. In the delicate embrace of dawn, the world was still beneath an amber sheath of soft light. The air was crisp, carrying with it the whispers of dreams that had danced through the night. Each blade of grass, jeweled with dew, stood as a testament to the gentle care of night's tender touch. In this serene moment, before the day unfurled in all its chaos, a forgotten spirit found her place beneath an ancient oak tree. Her presence was ephemeral, like the soft breath of a winter morning time. The ever-flowing river seemed to slow around her, acknowledging her solemn quest for solace. She had walked the earth for centuries, a specter glimpsed only in the corner of one's eye, a fleeting shadow in the midday sun. But as the first light of dawn spilled across the horizon, the veil between worlds thinned for a moment. The world remembered her, a whisper of a life once lived, a story unfinished, a longing unfulfilled.
Echoes of a lost name.
The spirit knelt gently, her translucent form shimmering with hues of morning gold and lavender mist. She cast her gaze toward the awakening sky, a tapestry of pastels woven anew each day. Her eyes, deep wells of forgotten ages, reflected the first rays of light. As the sun crept higher, she spoke, her voice as soft as a breeze through autumn leaves. Forgive me, she implored, a prayer carried aloft on the wings of the dawn. Each word was a melody of regret and yearning, a plea woven with the threads of her long-lost name. The oak, with its gnarled branches and ancient wisdom, listened. It had been her companion for centuries, a guardian to her whispered confessions and unspelled sins. The world held its breath, and for that sacred fragment of time, the spirit's name was known again. It was a name that had once danced on lips now silent, a name that had resonated with laughter, love, and light. It was a name that spoke of a soul who had loved deeply and lost profoundly, who had danced beneath these very stars in a time when the world was younger and the night sky clearer. Beneath heaven's tender mercy. With the coming light, the spirit felt a warmth not of this world seep into her being. It was the gentle embrace of forgiveness, the soft touch of grace that melted the shackles of regret that bound her. The oak tree, its roots entwined with the earth's deepest secrets, seemed to sigh and sway, enveloping her in a rustling symphony of acceptance. The spirit's memories, once a blurred tangle of grief and longing, began to unfurl like petals kissed by dawn. She remembered sunlight filtering through her childhood window, her mother's laughter, the scent of freshly baked bread. She remembered her own laughter, once vibrant and full of life, now a ghostly echo of its former self. And as she remembered, the earth around her sighed in sympathy. The wind carried her memories across fields and hills, spreading a momentary burst of warmth in the hearts of those who still slumbered in their dreams. Sleepers stirred, their subconscious stirred by a gentle nudge, a memory that was not theirs, but felt achingly familiar. The sun, a brilliant orb of renewal, climbed higher, casting shadows that danced like ancient spirits. The spirit rose from her knees, feeling the weight of ages lift from her shoulders. The world, in its brief remembrance of her, had granted her the penultimate gift, a moment of peace and the promise of release. Her translucent form shimmered brighter now, radiant with the knowledge that she was not forgotten. Her name, briefly embroidered in the fabric of the waking world, held a power of its own. It was not merely a word, but a truth, a testament to redemption and renewal.
As the spirit turned to leave, she cast one lingering glance at the oak, her steadfast confidant. The tree stood steadfast, its leaves whispering secrets only the dawn could hear. She smiled, gratitude weaving through her soul.
The first call of a morning bird sang sweetly above, heralding the day and the spirit's gentle fading. As she dissolved into the light, the world awoke fully, unaware of the grace that had touched it at its earliest hour. But deep in their hearts, they carried a spark, a whisper of hope, a prayer of forgiveness, a reminder of a once forgotten name.
The eternal echoes, eternal echoes, the eternal echoes.